What's good, YouTube? It's Khalil Jamar. Hope all is well with you guys. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. If this is not your first time on my channel, welcome back. Now, the video today is going to be about a mock meet that I ran. This mock meet that I ran, I was able to total just over 1,600 pounds. And I did this by hitting a 562 pound squat, a 391 pound bench press, as well as a 650 pound deadlift. Now, the programs that I tried that really helped me to break past plateaus, I really tried 3 different types of programs, and 2 out of those 3 programs are based on the Jim Wendler 5-3-1 training philosophy. These are linear progression types of programs, meaning that each week the goal is to increase the weight that you're working with in small increments. So for example, maybe one week you come in and you're squatting 385 pounds for sets of 5. The next week you would want to increase the weight to maybe 390 pounds and you work at that weight for sets of 5. Here's the thing about these programs and why I think that you should try it after a 5x5, and I think that is going to help you to break past plateaus, is you have to hit a goal or a certain amount of reps in order to progress. Example of what I mean, if we take a look at the NSUNS program, let's keep the example with squats. If we look at Tuesday, your first set is going to be a set of 5 at 305 pounds. Your second set is going to be a set of 3 at 345 pounds. And then you have a 1+ set at 385 pounds. Now this 1+ set, you can look at it as a top set. But if you look at the top of the program, if you hit no reps or you only hit 1 rep, you do not increase the weight. You work with that weight the next week until you're ready to progress. If you hit 2 to 3 reps, you can increase the weight the next week by about 5 pounds, excuse me. If you hit the weight for 4 to 5 reps, you can increase the weight the next week by 5 to 10 pounds. If you get more than 5 reps, you can increase the weight by 10 to 15 pounds. Program, it mentions if you hit 4 to 5 reps, you can increase the weight by 5 to 10 pounds. I would suggest if you hit the weight by 4, if you only hit 4 reps, only increase the weight by 5 pounds. If you hit 5 reps, then you can start to increase the weight by 10 pounds. So basically prove to yourself that you can increase it by the most amount of weight before you actually do it. Now, the other 5-3-1 program that I had tried was the boring but big 5-3-1 program. And here's where I think I made a mistake as I was trying out certain programs. I would actually start out with if you're going to try a 5-3-1 program after the 5x5 program in your beginning stages, or maybe you're an intermediate lifter already, I would start out with the boring but big because it's less intense than the NSUNS program. Intensity, in my opinion, is less because the weight that you're working with in your back down sets is a lot lighter than the weight that you work with on the NSUNS. If you're not ready to move heavy weight in your back down sets, it could slow down your progress because you just put yourself in a position where you either overtrain yourself or you injure yourself. So I would suggest trying the boring but big 5-3-1 before you try the NSUNS program. And in the back down sets, just to mention, the back down sets that you're working with in the boring but big 5-3-1, the weight is anywhere from 30 to 50% of what your training max is. Your training max is usually about 90% of what your absolute max is. So the weight is not as heavy. The volume is pretty high. You do a 5x10 on the boring but big, but again, the weight is lighter than what it is on the NSUNS. The NSUNS, after you do that 1+ set that we talked about, if we look back at the NSUNS program, as you can see, after you do the 1+ set, the next set is you do 365 pounds, you decrease the weight by about 20 pounds, you do that for 3 reps. Then, as you can see, on and on, you decrease the weight by about 20 pounds or so. That is the end of the video, guys. I hope that I was able to help some of you out there. That is, if there's anything that I missed, if there's any questions at all, anything that I got wrong, or anything that you guys want to add, definitely leave that down in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure that you do like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you guys later.